Doctor who calls every illness cancer is not being vigilant. He is becoming useless. The same applies to politics. If every disliked position is called far right, the term stops being diagnosing. It starts branding, and branding is not analysis. The better path is not silence. It is a sharper speech. Name racism where it exists. Name authoritarianism where it appears. Name conspiracy when it corrodes truth. Name cruelty when it targets the weak. Name fascist nostalgia when it borrows symbols, myths, and methods from history's darkest chapters. But do not use the strongest words for every opponent, because moral language loses force when it is inflated beyond recognition. A society that wastes its warning may find that nobody listening when the real danger arrives. There's also a practical reason for restraint. Persuasion requires leaving people a road back. If someone is drawn toward extreme politics through fear, loneliness, unemployment, cultural displacement, or distrust, public shaming them may harden them. Careful engagement may not always work. Some people choose hatred and cling to it. Some movement must be defeated, not gently persuaded. But many people are not committed extremists. They are politically homeless, angry, confused, suspicious, wounded, or afraid. Treating all of them as enemies may satisfy those already convinced of their own righteousness, but it will not heal the country. Real hardship does not flatter extremism, but it also does not outsource moral reasoning to slogans. It listens without surrendering truth. It condemns without dehumanizing. It protects the vulnerable without turning politics into permanent civil war. That is the balance modern democracy desperately needs. The demonization of far-right politics has done more harm than good when it becomes careless, inflated, and indiscriminate because it drives alienated citizens deeper into radical spaces, weakens democratic conversations, and cheapens moral language and makes real extremism harder to identify. But refusing demonization must never become refusing discernment. The answer is not to normalize the far right. The answer, however, is to recover the discipline of truth and the naming of truth, because democracy does not need softer lies. It needs sharper truth. Whatever needs to be said and done must be done, because sharper truths knows the difference between a neighbor who's afraid, a citizen who's angry, a conservative who disagrees, and a movement that would burn the house completely down.